It's that time. Meal plan, grocery haul, all that good stuff. Get our lives together. You guys, I want to meal plan like 0.05% right now. So I'm trying to motivate myself. I grabbed all of these cookbooks from my cabinet up there in hopes that it will get me excited to figure out a meal plan for the week. I don't want to, but I know that I should do it because it saves me money. It saves me time and mental load and energy and all of that good stuff. I recently got a lot of cookbooks from the thrift store. When I say recently, I mean like the past couple of months. I grabbed a few. So I'm gonna scour through those, try to find some great summer recipes too. I do a lot of marinades just all throughout the year. So I might throw a couple of those. For me, those are really easy. So fingers crossed we find some good summer recipes for the week. Not gonna lie, these are really heavy. We've got Ina, we've got Ree, we've got Sandra, we've got Elise, we've got Meredith. The gang's all here. I don't know who Meredith is, but I like her. I feel like we've got a pretty good lineup. I also have some no names. Jessica Merchant, Everyday Dinner. Oh, the Everyday Dinners is like the least favorite cookbook I own. I got sucked into buying it because after listening to someone talk about it for a couple of years, I was like, okay. And then I did it. Literally one recipe. I keep trying, you guys. I really do. I'm gonna keep trying. All right, I don't have a pen. I don't have a pencil. I don't have a notebook. I don't have a wipey pad to clear my weekly meal plan. What the heck just fell out of my head? Was that dandruff? I got issues. I'm breaking out everywhere. I'm falling apart. I stopped juicing. You guys, I need to get back on track. I'm not sure I was ever on a track to begin with. I'm always like halfway on, slightly falling off. Riding a train that's also like running out of coal, like broken on the inside, rust on the hood. I'm gonna ride it till the wheels fall off, I'll say that. Okay, well, today's the day. I'm gonna get my life together. You're gonna witness it in real time. Will we though? We also have some Costco cooking books. Here we go. I need water. Have kids, they said. It'll be great, they said. You guys, this is like my lonely old marker without a cap. Oh, maybe I have a blue one. Maybe I hid that one for good cause. All right, let me try this again. How easy is that? Fabulous recipes and easy tips. Oh, I love her so much. There's a bonus recipe in here too. This is why I love finding stuff at the thrift store. Duck à la orange. Yeah, I won't be making that, but that's cool. That's cool. You know what else is cool? Oh my gosh, what does this say? Here are some great tips and recipes, fun and delicious. Hope you enjoyed exploring them. Merry Christmas. Oh, she had fun for 15 years. I tell you what, look, my basil plant is still alive. Our love fern. It smells okay. It probably needs some water. But looking at Ina Garden with her lavender, I'm like, yeah, I should get some of that.
Well, let me just spoil this a little bit for you. I know I usually do a little meal plan and then share with you guys my meals for the week. So maybe you can get some inspiration and find the recipes on your own, like Google them or Pinterest them or whatever the heck. Well, for about 1,000 reasons, I didn't. I wrote a couple of recipes down, but then didn't even get to the part of like making a grocery list. And you know, isn't that just how life goes? You get pulled in 1,000 different directions and you have the best of intentions to like get your life in order and do a certain thing, but it just didn't work out for me on this day. I don't know. I mean, I know it was a million excuses, but I almost thought, you know what, let me just come up with a meal plan real quick so I can share, 5-7 recipes with you so you get a little motivation and inspiration to meal plan a little bit. But I'm feeling so uninspired, even with 1,000 cookbooks in front of me. For dinner tonight, we literally had essentially lasagna. So simple, so easy to throw together, no skill involved at all. And those have been my dinners for the past week, really. Like the go-tos, tacos and chili and just something quick, easy, fill our bellies and very low effort. So yeah, that is my inspiration for you. Keep it easy during the summertime. Don't overdo it. Try to find simple recipes. We did meatballs, I think. And I just find a little sauce, like a little bit of teriyaki, a little bit of honey, a little bit of brown sugar, a little bit of garlic, a little bit of pineapple juice. You know what I mean? Like, it doesn't have to be super involved. And I think that's where I get hung up is I'm like, okay, I want to try all these new recipes and I want to, I have a million things that I want to do, but I have to be realistic and like not every week is going to be like that. And that's okay. And maybe next week will be different and I'll have a different mindset and I'll have a little bit more energy, a little bit more self-motivation, if you will, because sometimes that doesn't happen with me. And I just kind of roll with the punches. I'm like, I know I should be doing this. So I try to do it, but it didn't work out. And I actually had to leave the house for something. And so I just didn't end up finishing the meal plan. So I hope that's okay with you. And just know next week I'll be way more productive and actually get some recipes. Well, you know what? We can cross our fingers, right? Because who the heck knows what's going to happen next week or tomorrow or the week after that. But we can do our best, and that's all that I can do, and come up with just whatever I have around the house. And sometimes those are the best meals because they're more low key. Less stress involved. Also, no skill.
Many, many hours have passed. Dance recital. I went to Costco. I took Avelina with me. So I picked up a few things, and now that I'm thinking, she must have brought them already to her room. I bought her obviously something that wasn't needing to be refrigerated or wasn't food. And then I got her some True Fruit that she put in the freezer outside. And I got her some of those like pink Starbucks drinks. I don't know, there was like 2 left and I was like, hey, do you want some? By the way, I took a sip of it and I feel like I like whatever we make the dupe at home. It's just coconut milk. I use the unsweetened coconut milk. You can do sweetened if you want that extra oomph. And then it's the white strawberry cranberry juice. Just those 2 things. And then of course ice, and if you want to add like the cold foam or strawberries with it, totally unnecessary in my opinion. I think it's delicious just as it is, but I also don't drink Starbucks often, so can you really take my word for it? It does taste good. It tastes like a cream saver. Remember those hard candies? So delicious. Anyway, I have been pigging out on the smorgasbord of everything that I got from Costco. So let me show you everything I got. A couple of things before I start. It is on the smaller side when you're looking at just the food items, but I did stock up on a lot of home goods that I needed, like toilet paper, paper towels, laundry supplies, garbage bags, cleaning things, that whole thing. So also in terms of dinner, I've got some news. I didn't actually finish meal planning. It's a whole mess over here. I got pulled away from this and life got in the way, kids and all that good stuff. I hope to finish that eventually, and hopefully I finished it and already showed you like the meal plan for the week. But if there is something specific on there, I'm going to have to run to the grocery store for it. Maybe I'll share that in this one too, but just to give you a heads up. I didn't get a ton of fruit or vegetables either. I don't know, I was filming a shop with me and I felt extremely distracted. So I will show you the fruits and vegetables that I did pick up. I actually got 2 of these. Oh yeah, it's over here. Now I'm second guessing, like, did we bring everything in? So I got a couple of containers of strawberries. They seem, sorry, I'm not even showing you. I'm literally the worst. First day on YouTube. Thank you so much for being here and hanging out with me and being a friend. Thank you for being a friend. I sang that whole song. I hope I cut a little bit out for you. But there's actually a study done that's like, hey, if you're in a stinky mood, just pump some jams, okay? Pump up the jams. I need to do that immediately, okay? Anyway, I got some strawberries, short story long. Haven't been doing a good job of eating breakfast for breakfast time, but I have been eating breakfast at brunch time. So I've been eating a lot of these. Also juice, I need a juice. If I don't juice today, naughty girl. Okay, I also got some mangoes. My kids have been chomping at the bit for mangoes. These are okay. Oh my gosh, I got a horrible one. That's what happens. That is what happens when you don't take the time to check every single stinking one of them. This, maybe half of it is good. We're about to find out. I also got some of these, not in the fruits and vegetables section, but I couldn't leave them on the shelf again. Last time I went, I was looking at them. I was really wanting the Aunt Fannie Mae, whatever the heck it's called, like the more loose version. And these were, right there. I was looking for them, but this is all they had. And someone was like, these are so good. And I was like, yeah, I don't know. Like, they're okay. But like, have you had Fannie Mae's? Completely different. It's like comparing apples to oranges, but it's summertime, baby. So you gotta have some more snacks. You know what it is? I just want like a treat.
just all day long, not even at the end of the day. Just give it to me, you know? I also got some of these grapes, the green grapes. They do look smaller. I don't know. Publix grapes are hard to beat. They're nice and crunchy, but hopefully those will give them a run for its money. I also grabbed some avocado. This was a must for every single person in my household. Don't forget avocado. Okay. And then I got some spinach. Hopefully I will juice with this. My favorite juice, very simple, mint. I think I even add the spinach because it wasn't on the original recipe. So let's do pineapple, cucumber, lime, spinach, mint, apple, and I feel like there's something else that I'm missing. I can't remember, but it's something along those lines. Got it at Grain & Berry. I've tried a few different ones too, and I'm like, oh my gosh, puke, disgusting, worst thing I've ever had in my entire life. Carrots are a no. Beets are a heck no. Celery is I can't remember what else I've made, but I'm like, every time I deviate, oh, kale, I tried to forget about it. Every time I try to deviate from the juice recipe that I love, I'm like, this is the most disgusting thing I've ever had in my entire life. I found one juice recipe, love it. I'm gonna stick with it until I die. Actually, I've tried a few, but they're all very similar. I like them light, fruity, airy, juicy, citrusy, and nothing gross, okay? I also got some Go-Go squeeze. I just need to restock what we have in our pantry. I think we're good on oranges. I don't know. Here's the thing. I should have cleaned out my pantry before I left, but it's fine. If I need anything, like I can run back up to the store. I'm trying not to be so hard on myself. Hey, you know the 7th ingredient? The kiwi. I do a couple of kiwis in the juice too. Man, I forgot how much I love kiwi. That's right, I almost forgot. Man, I'm so glad that I remembered to get some kiwi because we have exactly 0 left of them. I also grabbed this cheese that's like room temperature right now. I should probably put it in the fridge before I serve it later tonight. And it is the Sweet Fire Mango Jack. Apparently, it is award-winning cheese. And I'll have to let you know if that truly is the case because I am going to serve it tonight, okay? I will say the lemon wheel that I got, I don't know, a month ago at this point, I'm not sure if I shared it in a grocery haul on this channel or on my Costco's latest channel, but it was hit or miss. Some people loved it, some people hated it. I will say women tend to like it more than men. It did have a lemony flavor, a nice brightness to it. I superly enjoyed it. Superly is a new word, add it to the dictionary. Thank you, Webster's. Hey, I also grabbed some of this stuff, just quick and easy, convenient, little pasta salad that they sell at Costco, and I'm gonna serve it tonight. We're having a few people over and I had exactly 0 time today. If I told you my day, you'd be like, oh my gosh, I think you need a vacation. Don't we all? You wanna go on vacation with me? Where are we going? I also got this coconut water. Alex really likes it, so I grabbed 2 of them. Last time I got 1 and he's completely out of it, so I figured, you know what, I'll grab 2 cartons. To err on the side of caution with these, I can't do coconut water. I know it's all natural and natural electrolytes and it's so good for you, but have you had coconut water? It's so bad. Alex loves it, and so I keep buying it for him. Good for him, okay? More power to him. Hey, I also grabbed a pineapple because you can't have pineapple juice without pineapple. I actually think I have one in the fridge. Hopefully it's still good. It's got a couple of like black specks on it. I don't really know where these came from, but I can appreciate the s'mores board that I put together is probably left over from that floating around the house because my kids follow me around. Open this, open this. We're gonna hold off on these until s'mores board night, you know what I mean? Anyway, I also grabbed a bundle of bananas and hopefully those don't rot away. My thumb has been twitching a lot. Am I okay? I got a lot going on. I grabbed a stack of butter. I should have grabbed more than a stack. I think we have a couple in my freezer and like 3 sticks in my fridge. Remember when I stocked up on butter and I was like, this is a lifetime supply, you guys? Absolutely not. It was not. It was like a holiday baking supply is what that was. Hey, I figured tonight I would also put out Jack's Organic Salsa. This stuff is so good. They changed the label, but that's okay because what's inside is still the same and it is the best jarred salsa. Well, okay, I have 2 favorites. I actually don't even know the brand, but it is so good. But if I'm not getting that, this is what I'm headed for. This tastes fresh, I will say. The other stuff does not taste fresh, it just doesn't. But it reminds me of my childhood and I love it so much. But this stuff tastes really, really good. And it lasts for a while in the fridge. These I always get for my kids. They love them. They're little yogis. It's probiotic strawberry yogis. 2 billion probiotics in here. I forgot these were like a healthier snack option for them because they love them so much. They're like little gummies. The strawberry on the inside is more like a gummy texture, and it's coated in some yogurt. So good stuff happening, good source of fiber, no artificial flavors or colors, fantastic. I also got some of these non-dippers, mostly because they were on sale, and I was hoping that my Costco was going to have the honey jalapeno hummus that I saw another Costco creator share. And I was like, oh my gosh, if they're Costco. No, my Costco never had, well, I shouldn't say never. Sometimes I have stuff that they have yet to share, and I'm like, ooh, I feel so special. But it's like, come on, Costco, can you roll out all the new things to all of the stores all at once so we're not pining over it? Like, I'm still waiting for my pistachio cream, pistachio chocolates. There's like one other thing that's been on my list for a while. There's actually a lot of things that we've been missing, but too many things. I feel like they had a chicken coop at one point. Anyway, it's probably all online. I'm gonna have to look at that. So I got some egg bites, a couple of boxes of these. My kids love them. It's summertime, and I am just being the laziest bum you've ever met in your life. I wake up and I'm like, can I just sit down for 5 minutes? The answer to that is obviously no. I have several kids running around, but some mornings I just want something nice and quick and simple, and this is the solution. The egg bites. Throw them in the microwave for like 1 minute, depending on how many you're making. If you're feeding multiple kids, if you're only doing like the one pouch, 45 seconds, maybe 30 if it's a toddler and they don't like it hot. You know what I mean? Anyway, it's a nice healthy option, and they taste really good. I also grabbed some mini shrimp egg rolls or spring rolls. Man, I'm hoping these are good. I will let you know because I'm hoping to eat some right now. I'm salivating actually. And you know what? I got some Ferrero Rochers for Mother's Day, and I'll tell you exactly how many I ate. Goose egg, zero, zilch, nada. And I was like, oh, that's, it's fine. You know what I mean? But then I was like, well, I really want one too, So I bought some for myself, and I'm going to hide these from the children, and I bet you they're going to find them. And they got a variety pack, and I let them eat them. It wasn't like they did it behind my back. I was like, oh, you guys want some? And I had my Invisalign in, so I didn't eat one at the time. And then slowly but surely, they all got eaten. And I was like, oh my gosh, I didn't even have one. So I got some for myself. So happy Mother's Day to me. Happy Mother's Day to you. Happy Mother's Day to everyone. And then I got some True Fruit. 2 packages of these. It's just like frozen fruit covered in chocolate. And my kids really like it, and they actually make it all the time on their own, like with strawberries we have, and then we have melted chocolate, and then boom, you can make it on your own, probably for a lot better price. And then I did grab some rows. We're running low. There's one recipe I want to make a reel or short out of for like 2 weeks now. I'm like, I want to try to make more reels, but it's just like the time in my head, I'm like, oh, I have a list of things. It's just like, when am I going to film it? I don't know. I'll figure it out though. But there's this one recipe that I made in a video a few weeks ago at this point, maybe a month, but it was really simple casserole. The Rouse sauce, oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. It's Rayo's. You guys, you can teach an old dog new tricks, but it may take a while, okay? Rayo's, I heard you. My brain is still computing the correction. This is Rayo's. And you'd think by the amount of comments, I would be scarred for life. But apparently, I just don't care enough still. Rayo's homemade marinara is the best. And a lot of you have said what's very comparable is the Aldi version of it. And it's like Aldi Simply Organic or something like that. Tastes very good. I'm going to have to do a taste test, okay? Because honestly, I believe you. I would just like to taste test it from my own self. So it's the Rayo's sauce with some tortellini, some ground beef, and like cheese. I feel like it's the most simple thing, but oh my gosh, when I tell you it was such a hit, I put it out, kids and adults alike were like, what the heck is this? It's so dang good. I think I can attribute that to the sauce maybe, because everything else is so basic. I'm like, seriously? For the first couple of people who said it, I was like, oh, haha. But then once everyone started like, what is this? What is the recipe? What? And I was like, oh, you guys, like, this is for real. Like, people loved it. They were raving about it, you know? Because when a couple people say it, you're like, oh, they're just being nice or they must be hungry. But when everyone raves about it, you're like, okay, check. Need to keep this in my back pocket. But it's really simple. I'll try to link that recipe video below. And then I was chowing down on this pub cheese. They should call it tub cheese. I think I got that at Trader Joe's. It's delicious. And I figured for tonight, we're having a couple people over. I got some croissants from the bakery. Love having these. My kids will eat them for breakfast, lunch, dinner, dessert, whatever. They'll just grab one, or they'll put some Justin's hazelnut spread on the inside. So good. Sometimes we put meat on the inside. Oh, I should have done that because I did dig into that. Hold on though. Because today, whatever, I'm going to throw some of this chicken salad in the croissants. The croissant. So I think it's going to be delicious. And if it's not, whatever. Maybe I'll put out some crackers if people don't want a croissant. Oh my gosh. Do you remember when Costco used to sell the brownie bites and they were like not good? And I don't know if I just got a bad one, because now I ate one of these and I said, what the heck is this? The best thing I've ever had in my life? The best brownie? Are you joking me right now? Have you guys had this? And I don't know if it's a different brand. These are being peanut free, if you needed to know that. But you guys, what in the heck? These are so moist. These are so fudgy, so delicious, so amazing. I cannot rave about these enough. I already had two. I ate one and I was like floored at how absolutely delicious it was. Because when I bought these in the past, I feel like it was for a like classroom celebration or something. So I just bought one. I was like, oh, it's something quick and easy and simple and cheap. What the heck? I opened them up and I'm pretty sure I was like, this is so bad. They were dry and gross. And you guys know how much I love brownies and or sugar. Like, it doesn't take much to please me. So I never bought them again. It's been years and years and years and years. So I don't know if I just got it wrong, a bad batch. You tell me. These are so good. 2-bite brownies? No, 1 bite. Simple. Pop it in and move on with your life. Actually, I will say it is a couple bite brownie. That is a very accurate description. And then I told you guys, I just came home. I was famished. I was like, I need to eat better. I need to make better food choices. You know what I mean? I don't know if this is it, but I'm on my way. This is so good. I've never seen this combo before. I think it's new to Costco. It's like a variety pack, a panini variety pack. Yeah, I just ate it with some crackers and pub cheese. I mean, I didn't put this with the pub cheese, but I ate the crackers with the pub and then the crackers with it. You get what I'm saying? This is like bologna. Does anyone eat bologna anymore? I don't think I've had it since since childhood. It's so good on like bread, butter, and bologna. Oh my gosh. But this is very good. It's probably like an elevated version of it. The capicola. I don't even know if that's the right thing, but it's got a couple different meats in here. The bologna is my favorite. And you know that bologna has a first name. It's O-S-C-A-R. And hey, I'm pretty sure bologna has a second name. It's M-A-Y-E-R. And if you eat it every day... Wait, how's it go? The Oscar Mayer has a way with B-O-L-O-G-N-A. It's a little deep for me.
How old are you?
I also got some of this probiotic yogurt smoothies. I get it for the children and they love it. And when I went to Trader Joe's, I shared a Trader Joe's grocery haul in one of my recent videos at the end of the video. And I got some of their fried rice, but I didn't get any orange chicken because I thought I bought some from Costco. Turns out I didn't. So I grabbed some orange mandarin chicken. I heard this is really good. I've never had it before. I have had the Trader Joe's variety before. Not my favorite, not gonna lie, because sometimes you get a piece and you're like, what the heck is this? You know what I mean? But anyway, this is 13 grams of protein, ready in 20 minutes. Excited about that. I also grabbed, some of these. I'm gonna put these out tonight too. Vanilla macarons. You gotta love a good Joie de Vivier, product of France. It's authentic French recipe, but the almonds were grown and purchased in California. So I literally, like, can you believe anything that you see? These sound really good. should I eat one right now? I'm not even like a huge fan of macaroons, but I feel like it's always a crowd pleaser. And then we got some cookies, because why not? And it is someone's birthday tonight, so I figured, well, I don't know if anyone else is buying a birthday cake, but here I am. I was requested to buy a birthday cake, and I said, what? Okay. Actually, they asked, I'm sorry, they asked if I could make one, and I said, is this a joke? Like, I need more than 8-hour notice, you know what I mean? I'm sure I could have thrown something together, but I was like, I'm going to Costco, I'll just pick her up a cake. So you can't go wrong with a Costco cake, especially for the price of $18. I feel like these used to be $14. I feel like the enormous ones used to be $18. Man, inflation is really getting us, right? Hey, Avelina threw these in the cart. The English Muffin Delights by Jimmy Dean. It is turkey sausage, egg whites, and cheese on an egg McMuffin. I didn't get any meat. I need meat. That was an oversight. I should see what happens when I bring children with me and I'm just so distracted by life. I did, however, get bleach. Sometimes we need bleach and I like to have it, and we have hardly any left. So time to restock. I also grabbed some toilet paper, which we are also nearly out of. Like, I restocked the bathrooms, but barely. Like, each bathroom has a couple of rolls, but I like to have more than that on hand. So I grabbed a couple. I will probably take this entire roll and just bring it around to all of our bathrooms, and that will be depleted. And then this will, be stored away in the garage. And then paper towels. We don't go through a ton of paper towels, but I do like to have them on hand. They're good for when we're hosting, entertaining. Just people need napkins. But otherwise, around the house, if we need to wipe something up, I always, oh my gosh, my Invisalign! Oh, it fell out of my pocket. Anyway, we'll use like the little hand towels or whatever. Okay, over here, oh my gosh, I got dizzy just from tilting down. I'm probably dehydrated. I didn't drink my Element this morning. I'm completely off. I need to reboot myself. How do we do that? I need answers. Okay, I got OxyClean, but it's Kirkland Oxy Power. I'm hoping it's the same because Costco actually didn't have the OxyClean brand. I'm sure it's the same garbage, right? It's like, would Billy Mays put his stamp of approval on this? I hope so. I'm hopeful. I also got some Tide. The powdered Tide I'm completely out of. I like to use this when I'm cleaning. A little bit of Tide powder and a little bit of bleach. That's how I mop my whole house. And yeah, I'm completely out of it. So last time I mopped, I used like those Cedar mop cleaning tabs. I paid an arm and a leg for those, and I was like, this is the most ridiculous thing. Hey, here are the crackers that I was eating. I also got some baking soda. We're completely out of that, and we're almost out of pods. Sometimes I like to use the Blue Land cleaning tablets, but I really like their spring scent, and they don't sell those on Thrive Market. So I haven't got them off Thrive Market in a while because they only sell the original or like unscented or whatever, but I really like the spring fresh scent or whatever the heck it's called. Anyway, so these were on sale. I grabbed the Free and Gentle, and then I grabbed some of those as well because some kids like to smell like chemicals. I'm like, okay, that's fine, that's fine. Hey, I also grabbed some of these spongeals. It's an 8-pack of these Scrub Mommy sponges, and I think we have like one upstairs, and the one in my sink right now is looking like an old grandma. So we were in need of a couple more just to have on supply. And then I grabbed some kitchen bags. These are the bags we use. We are completely out, which is life. Honestly, this is like the most boring stuff to buy. And on top of that, man, I spent so much money at Costco today. I had to buy 2 batteries. The worst. It's the worst, you guys. I'm running my car. I am driving my car until the wheels fall off. I don't even care at this point. Like, the hood is rusted. The roof is rusted, not like completely rusted, but it's to the point where I'm like kind of embarrassed, but also it's paid off. You know what I mean? And also we don't all fit in the car. I'm like, we should probably buy a new car because even with one adult, it's a 5-seater. Like, not all of the kids in one adult fit, and we're just like, we should probably, but we're doing just fine. And we've had, we have a van obviously to fit all of us, and then we've had that car forever. I'm like, it's been working. He's almost 3 years old, and we haven't really needed. So you know what? It's like, cars are so expensive. What gets me is that the price of a car today is the price of a house.
Like 50 years ago. I said 70, but it's 50. And now I'm looking at Google, and even in the 90s, you could get a house for $50,000, like average 3, 2, you know what I mean? Stuff is crazy. Stuff is crazy.
And I feel like that's just not right. I don't know. It's really frustrating. Anyway, hold on, one more thing, because Avelina asked for an electric bike today. She's like, oh, does Costco have electric bikes? I was like, yeah, they actually have a couple. And oh, how much are they? Oh, well, I don't know, probably like $1,500. Like, they're really expensive. And she's like, oh, well, I'm going to go look at them. She's like, oh, all my friends have one. And I was like, good for them. That's so cool for them. Maybe you could like, you know, hang out and borrow it and like play it. But also it's like so dangerous. Oh, well, can I get one? I'm like, are you crazy? First question. Second question, where are you driving? And third, the price of that, I spent less money on my first car, full automobile, than $1,500. You know what I mean? I mean, yeah, was it a lemon? Yeah, but still. Oh, and then we got a whatever that is for her, a mirror with a lamp. I don't know. I'm so hungry.
I did end up eating more, and it's just always so nice. Grocery shopping day, you get to like nibble on a little bit of everything that's out. It's like a little smorgasbord. I did try one of those macarons. It was absolutely delicious. Very vanilla. I'm used to the ones that Costco normally sells that are different flavors. This one they're all just vanilla, which is great. I threw them out on a treat board later in the video. You'll see that. And everyone just gobbled them up. So that was good. I mean, can't complain about macaroons. I have yet to have like a fresh macaron, whatever, from an actual bakery. So I'll be interested to see how they compare to a Costco macaron. You know what I mean? Even though this wasn't Costco brand, it's like, you know, the stuff they sell at Costco. It's a lot more affordable, especially if you're feeding a crowd. And then I just keep them in the freezer so we can like nibble on them whenever the heck. You know what I mean? Like just take a couple out at a time. If I always like to have a treat at the end of the night. Really at the end of every meal, I'm like, okay, now what's my sweet little treat going to be? Those 2-bite brownies. I've been still eating those. It's been almost a week since I went grocery shopping, but so delicious for that. What else did I get that I told you I was going to try out? I can't remember. The meat was really good. The bologna, I don't know why I've never had capicola before, but it's like, it tastes buttery, which probably means it's like fatty, but it is so dang good. I've just been eating it with crackers. You know what else? The salsa is really good. I'm actually salivating right now thinking, what am I going to eat next? But I feel like there was something else in the haul that I said, oh, I'll try that out and let you know. And I can't remember it now. The chicken salads I did end up making. I think Alex actually threw those together. I cut the croissants and he just kind of filled them up. It's like a quick, easy crowd pleaser. You know, it's like, is it something that people request? No, but if it's there, they'll nibble on it. They'll eat it, you know. So how's your summer going? I hope it's going fantastically well and smooth. If you're in summer, I know some people are actually not getting out of school for a while. And that's interesting to me. I guess it makes sense because back to school should technically be in fall and we go back mid-August. So we get out basically June, like last week of May. Actually, you know what? Our summer's going by so fast and I can't determine the reason. I think it's because some days we do a lot. I say we do, like, you know, we have an activity or two. And some days there is nothing going on. And those are the days where I feel so lost. Like, what? I'm used to the schedule being jam-packed. And I think at the end of the school year, beginning of summer, I had, like, my body just kind of crashed. And I was like, what the heck do I even do when the schedule isn't packed with 7,500 things every single day? So I'm wondering if you're dealing with the same conundrum of, I was craving summer. I wanted like slower mornings and I am enjoying that, but I feel like I'm kind of in a limbo where I've not yet set up summer and which will happen very soon. And I've not in like the routine of things, you know what I mean? So I kind of have to create a summer routine. By the way, this is the sponge. This is old Granny. Let's replace her, shall we, with a fresh new face. Oh, poor old Granny. She did her service. I'm giving her the old salute. Okay, anyway, I'm making a juice right now. I'm just trying. This is my attempt to like getting my life in order. You know, it has yet to happen. Spoiler alert. Try as I may, I'm like one step closer some days, and then other days I'm like, I just literally want to rot on the couch. This morning I woke up at 4:30 and determined to like get a little bit of time to myself. Happy to report I did that. I didn't necessarily want to wake up at 4:30, but the baby woke up, and I call him a baby. He's a toddler. Yes, he still wakes up in the middle of the night. I don't know how you guys have miracle children who just sleep. None of my kids have ever. So anyway, they do as they get older. I will say that. But even at 2, they still, want me at nighttime. And I'm like, really? It's not going to last forever. So anyway, what was I saying? Oh, so he woke up at 4:30, or at least that's when I finally looked at my phone. It was like 4:22. And so I couldn't go back to bed. And I was like, well, what am I going to do? So I put on a Walk to Remember. And then as soon as I was able to like lull him back to sleep, I kind of escaped, and I did some laundry, and I watched A Walk to Remember. And then I started like bawling watching A Walk to Remember. I was like, why did I want to watch this movie so bad? It's so sad. Oh my goodness. So sad. And like, when he takes her on dates, I have goosebumps thinking about it right now. Man, it's such a magical movie. Just all of the emotions, all of the feelings. I get happy for them, but then I know the ending, so then I get really sad. I'm like, he doesn't even know yet. But it's such a good movie. I have on my Instagram, I guess it's like a Pinterest board for me now, because I save everything that I see and I categorize it. And so I have a category where I save things under movies, and it's like movies, family movie night for the kids. It's like lists of movies. But then if I see a scene from a movie that prompts me to watch it, I'll save it. And then as I scroll through, I'm like, yeah, I should watch that movie. It's such a good one, and that's what was under there, A Walk to Remember. And oh my heavens, I almost forgot how good that movie was, because I haven't seen it in so many years, but it is a good one. Any Mandy Moore movie, I'm a sucker. I am a sucker for a good Mandy Moore movie. Because I Said So is one of my all-time favorite movies of all time. I also love Kate Hudson. Just any rom-com in general, I'm all for it. Alex and I actually started watching The Matrix last night. I fell asleep because that's just, that is my life. If the lights are off and I'm laying, sitting down or laying vertical, guaranteed I will fall asleep. Even if I'm kind of... did I say vertical? I meant horizontal. Even if I'm kind of vertical, I will still fall asleep. But I know everyone loves The Matrix, and I remember watching it forever ago. Let me know if you've ever seen it, or if you're one of the Matrix lovers. I've just been seeing things pop up about it lately, and I was like, you know what? I should actually watch that movie. I feel like I've seen the first one, especially bits and pieces of it, but sci-fi just isn't really my favorite genre. I'm just a rom-com kind of gal. I don't know what to tell you, but I wanted to give it a shot. I have a lot of questions. I have as soon as the movie started rolling, I was asking Alex like 1,000,005 questions. He's like, you know what? I actually don't remember because it's been so long, and I don't know if he just wanted me to shut my trap or not. Like, enjoy the movie, but I did end up falling asleep. I was like, if I keep asking you questions, I'll stay awake, Anyway, so we'll probably watch 10 more minutes of that tonight before I pass out again. But I made my juice. If you're wondering what I put in my juice and you couldn't see, it's 2 kiwi, 1 cucumber. I think I shared it with you. Half a pineapple, 2 limes, mint, like 2 cups of spinach, and am I missing something? An apple. Yeah, it's so good. It's so delicious. It's so refreshing. All the nutrients, all the things. And then I showed you the kind of boards we put together when we have a couple of people over. I just put a little treat board together, and those spring rolls. Oh, they were so delicious. Those went really fast. Everyone said that they were really good, but the sauce that came along with it, so runny. So I'll just say that. It was like water. Maybe have your own sauce on backup if you're going to buy those from Costco, but maybe you'll like the sauce. I don't know. I personally didn't try the sauce, but I just know the texture was very loose. And then I decided, you know what? This was actually earlier in the day.
I needed to tidy my fridge. And it was so disgusting. Not disgusting. We've seen worse. Actually, I will say after I cleaned it, a couple days went by and Alex had bought raspberries. And I don't know what the heck was going on with these raspberries, but they were leaking everywhere. That, you see? And so we put them on a plate. And I was like, well, this is kind of ridiculous. But then they got spilled over in the fridge. So then the raspberry juice went everywhere, like under the glass tray. You know, the one that I broke, like, I don't know, just a couple months ago. Anyway, so he brought it to the tub to clean it. And I was like, use cold water. Don't do the same thing I did where he probably used hot water and it shattered everywhere. It was so bad, you guys. Then we had to order one. And honestly, it was a pain just living without like a huge shelf in our fridge, you know? I mean, we've done it before. You know, we've gone months without a fridge, but it's just inconvenient. I'll say that. But it can be done. Oh, I also tried the juice from IKEA. If you did the IKEA shop with me, you saw that they had like pressed juices at the very end of it. $2.50 for that little box. You think like, oh, it's just a juice box for the kids. It tasted very apple-y. I didn't really taste much else. It wasn't my favorite, but it also tasted like I could taste the texture of the apple. And I didn't really enjoy that. So I don't know. I won't be buying those again. I'll just say that. I would rather juice my favorites. I found a juice that I like and that works for me, and I'm just going to keep doing that over and over again. Why do I need to rock the boat? Why do I need to try a bunch of different recipes if I know I found one that I like? What do they call that? Don't fix it if it's not broken. That kind of thing. That's how I feel about juicing. You know, I tried different recipes. I tried my best trying to expand my palate and deviate from recipes, and I found a couple others that were very similar tropical punch flavors, if you will. However, the one that I drink is my favorite, and every time someone else tries it, they say, "Ooh, this is really good." Like, I think people are used to drinking juices and they're like mostly vegetables. So then they think, it's not very good. But I do pack a lot of spinach in there. So that's how I justify it. You know, I'm like, yeah, could I eat half a cucumber? Yeah. But like, will I eat a whole cucumber and a pineapple, apple, and all of the other stuff with 2 cups of spinach? You know, probably not. Definitely not every day. So I will say, I told you in the beginning of the video, like I stopped juicing for a little bit. Not intentionally, just because like summer came about and my routine is totally off. I'm not working out and I don't even know what to do with myself. I don't know what to do with my life. I don't know who I am. I'm not going through a midlife crisis. I'm just going through a crisis, an identity crisis, if you will. And I'm just like, what do I do? So I figured it out. Like, I'm fine. Don't even worry about it. But I don't want to wake up every morning and just clean. I'm like, every morning I have to do this? Like, just the routine of it all. But that's such is life, you know? I always tell myself I have to get done the things that need to get done before I get to do the things that I want to do. And that seems to work out just fine. Unless there's like way too many things that need to get done, then I'm like, ugh, really? Like, can we just take a break for a little bit? So trying to find that balance. And then I think we're also mourning the fact that we're not going to our beach for a week this year. We have a timeshare on the beach. We've had it forever. We actually recently just bought, our own unit. We used to split the week. His grandparents own a week, and he's been going there forever. We've been bringing Avelina since she was born, so 14 years. And this is the first year that we're missing it because it got ruined in the hurricane. Hurricane completely took out the entire place, like all of it. I don't know how many units are there, but it's like a hotel. It just completely demolished and ruined. So that's the downfall of living in Florida. Eventually they'll fix it. Don't know when, but they actually just started working on Tropicana Field. If you live in Florida or live in the Tampa Bay area, you've heard about that. I think something happened and they asked for like millions of dollars to fix it. And I'm like, how are you going to fix it with only that amount of money? Like, the entire thing needs to be redone. The roof alone is probably going to cost millions of dollars. So I don't remember how much they asked for, but man, things are getting crazy over here. Hurricanes really suck. And we actually put a lot into our house when the hurricane came by because we had a lot of damage too. So all in all, it's not a fun thing to have to deal with, but that's the reality living in Florida. And honestly, hurricanes like that don't happen very often. It really sucks when it does, you know. And dealing with the aftermath of that and just like, oh man, you know. And I know some people have it way worse, like their everyday is affected, and I feel so bad for them too. Like, oh, it's so bad. We're lucky that our house didn't get ruined, and structurally our house was fine, but like a lot of our yard was affected, and we had to pour literally thousands upon thousands of dollars to like tree removal and all of that stuff. Like that stuff is expensive. So, and then just to see trees go is sad in general. I'm like, we need to plant some more because I feel like every time we have a huge storm, we lose, you know, it's just sad. Anyway, I cleaned up the fridge. Looks great. The sourdough starter, I was like, yeah, I need to feed this. Guess what? Yeah, guys, I'm so out of it. Like, I didn't even make bread. No. I fed it, left it on the counter. I fed two. Fed one, put it in the fridge, fed one, left it on the counter, let it rise, and it was active, but it was too late for me to start it, do the recipe, because I wouldn't have had time to do the stretch and folds and all of that. So I threw it in the fridge, and I was like, oh, I'll do it tomorrow. No, I didn't. I did not do it tomorrow or the next day or the day after that. So I'm just, maybe tomorrow. Is that a good goal to have? Maybe tomorrow I'll do that. Maybe I'll also actually have a few things to do. None of them are coming to mind right now. I need to start making a list. Need to start doing that. Maybe eating less sugar will help me out, but
all right, that is it. Thank you guys so much for watching and hanging out. Hope you enjoyed the grocery haul, and I'm gonna eat some stuff and put some stuff away and hopefully make some stuff for tonight and put my trays back in. I actually got a lot to do in about an hour. Let's do it. I'll see you next time. Bye.